Goose. You found me. You found me. What's up, guys? Well, I made it down to one of my favorite spots on our property, which is our back creek. Coming down to the creek has become one of my favorite activities because it's very calming for me. There's a lot of stress going on, which I feel like we're all dealing with extremely well. And it's all happy stress, right? And it's all stress that we've put on ourselves. So it's not like the kind of stress that breaks you. It's just still stressful though. So coming down to the creek and having a quiet time by myself sometimes, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes, it really helps to relieve some of that pressure and it makes me feel good. So, oh, you hear the rain? We're expecting a lot of rain in the next few days. Like, I'm actually surprised that it's not pouring on us right now. The rain forecast said that it had a 90% chance of rain, and usually out here I've noticed if it says higher than like 35%, it's gonna rain. So with a 90% chance, I was like, dang, I was for sure that we were gonna be flooded out by now, but we're not. So I'm taking advantage of the time that we are not getting poured on to hang out down by the creek. Lucy's hanging out with me. You can see Lucy over there. She likes to come on walks with me and do some exploring of her own. She lived in the desert her whole life too, after all. Lucy! Come here, Goose! Good Goose! She's gonna come. Here she comes. That's a good girl. Were you exploring? Were you exploring, my goose? Yeah. Yeah, you were. So, coming down here to the creek, and I've been looking around, and you see all the twisty vines, and you see all this different stuff, but I noticed today there's some bones. So, wild animals must have been eating something down here, and then like dropped their bone off. Check it out. Oop, that's a bone. Definitely a bone. Of what type? I don't know. And then as I was looking over here at the bone, I was using my eyes and I was looking a little bit over this way. And look what else I see right there. There's like a hook attached to a rope and it goes that way. So I guess the previous owners left us some presents. I'm not quite sure what it goes to, but it's been fun kind of coming out here and exploring and finding different things in the trees. The previous owners used to use this property as a hunting property. So there's deer, like not deer stands, so there's deer feeders out here in the woods. I've seen some pulley systems, probably so that way they can hang up their getting and do all the dirty work and whatnot of harvesting the meat from the animals that they had hunted. But I'm finding a lot of really cool stuff out here. I'm gonna do some more exploring. Like, to me, exploring the property is half of the fun. I mean, yes, I love building and I love creating, but just being out here and exploring, that's just so fun to me. Being a desert girl, I know I've said it so many times that this is all new. just try to put yourself in my shoes. I've lived in the desert, and I've been in the desert for 25 years. And before that, it was, you know, farmlands of California when I was like really, really small. But the majority of my life, it's been spent in the desert. And so coming out to places like this was vacation. When I was over in Arizona and in Las Vegas area, you'd have to drive very far away, and you'd have to have a lot of planning in order to come to a place like this. And it was like maybe a once a year kind of thing. To be able to live in a place that I would have spent a year planning to vacation, maybe for a weekend, I can't even put it to words. It's amazing, doesn't even do it justice. It's a dream. It's a dream. I feel like every day I am sort of living a dream, and I don't take it for granted, and I'm very thankful and very fortunate. And having said that, I want to thank you guys for coming along and being a part of this dream with us. I don't take you guys for granted either. I see what's going on with the YouTube channel. I see what's going on within the community, and I'm very grateful for you guys. Humbled. I want to start documenting not only how far the land has come, but I want to show and maybe share with you guys how far we are coming as people. And I want to save that because I want to be able to look back too. So I hope you guys will come along for some of that. You know, it's nice to have an outlet. I've always been a very creative person. I've always been into making art and saving memories, taking pictures, all of that. And when I was really young, I used to keep a diary. Well, in the technological age, we call it vlogging now. Although some of the stuff doesn't quite make the cut, possibly because I'm just not prepared to share certain sides of myself yet. I have to work up the courage, which I am doing slowly but surely, thanks to you guys. But yeah, I'm just rambling here. It's another beautiful day on the 41.36.
Better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight.
Broom, broom.
This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
Well, y'all know that we've been dealing with a lot of the rain and the mud and the nastiness, and that at first our solution to the problem, because it was just needed a quick fix, right, was to put down all of this straw. Well, the straw worked out. It did soak up a lot of the water, and it did stop the mud, but it brought the fleas. So it was like we got something to fix the problem and kind of created a whole new problem. Well, what we've decided that we're going to do is we called our buddy Walter, and he's the dude that owns the construction company that put in our road and stuff for us. Anyhows, he is going to be down here later on today with a big load of rock for us. So we've got a lot of work that we're gonna do. What we decided and we spoke about doing is we're gonna rake up the majority of this straw right here, get it out of here, maybe compost it, do something with it. But then we're going to lay the finer rock right here in this area, and then right over, let me turn the camera around. So we're gonna spread a lot of that rock right here where Anthony and Roxanne are getting it and raking away. And then we're gonna be putting a lot of it down right here too where the tarp is. So that way it'll lay the tarp flat, it'll lay this tarp flat, it'll keep it all dry, make it a lot nicer looking in here as well as functional. But we're gonna come over here with the dump load as well. We're gonna rake a lot of this stuff up and we're gonna spread rock all around in here too. So I know you guys can hear the rain coming back. But basically we're going to try to get this done because he will be here this afternoon to drop that rock off for us. So we're going to try to get all this raked up, out of the way, spread the rock, and hopefully in the next night, day, or however long this rain lasts, it's supposed to last for like the next 48 hours or so, we won't be living with stinky, nasty mud and no more fleas and no more any of that. So that's our plan. We're gonna start working towards it because Anthony and Roxanne are already hitting it and I can't let them get all the fun. So I'm gonna grab me a rake and get to work. We're getting there.
Yeah. Woo. Just want to spread up through here?
Yes. Pretty much what we're gonna do with it is we're gonna rake it all into this area right here, through here, up, and then over. Yeah, we're gonna be raking it this way to the fire pit and all that. Thank you. Watch out, kids. Get over here. Get away from the rock. Get over here. Get over here, please.
Now
Exactly what we wanted. 400 net. Probably could have made it there. Put it out that way for you. And then load it back up. And then... last time I was up here down the road, barely made it up here. We had to drug up here. That's what he was telling me. Yeah. Actually, I tried to call to see how it was up through here. I was told yeah. Good right now. Yeah. I can't. Okay, how many times? For later on, for sidebar right now.
Thank you, world. Wow.
Perfect right there. Yeah, it takes to get the wall. Keep the boat back down. Yeah, that's what we're hoping. That's a lot of mud, man. There's not no rain coming too, by the sound of the weather. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I'm happy that we're gonna have this.
Oh yeah. You got plenty of help right there. Yeah, right. Thank you so much, man. Hey, thank y'all.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, so now we got the fun job of spreading it.
A lot of rock. A lot of roads.
It's a lot of rock, guys. But we're gonna get to work and we're gonna spread it around this area, and hopefully it'll keep everything down and make it a lot nicer. So let's get to work before the rain comes.
Fill this thing up for me.
Feels good.